The weather phenomena causing these disasters can usually be forecast using meteorological models, which are the best tool we have for weather forecasting between 6 hours and several days ahead. However, even the most advanced models are not able to forecast real rainfall intensities or the exact location of these phenomena. So, supporting emergency responses during flash flood events requires new tools, providing high-resolution rainfall forecasts specifically able to anticipate where the most intense rainfall will be located over the next few hours.
What will be needed, it will be a tool that can help us to see in the near future, in immediate hours, on the short-term forecast, what exactly might happen in case of a flash flood situation, in case of on sudden heavy rainfall, and what exactly areas might be affected in order to better cope with these kind of situations.
Based on previous developments started in 2006, the EU project Imprints developed a number of tools to assess and anticipate the hazards triggered by intense rainfall. Among these tools, the algorithms to use data from meteorological radars to improve the capacity to forecast rainfall between now and a few hours ahead, and a flash flood indicator able to translate them into probability of flooding.
What we have done is implement our algorithm for rainfall nowcasting. The algorithm retrieves the motion field from the available radar observations and generates the nowcast by extrapolating the last radar field into the future. In this case, we go up to 6 hours ahead in time, and the forecasts have the same resolution as the original data, that is 15 minutes in time and 2 kilometers in space. The radar rainfall products are used to characterize the flash flood hazard. At each point of the river network, the rainfall collected in the upstream catchment determines the potential hydrological impact, and in ERICHA, this variable is used to issue the ERICHA Flash Flood Hazard Index.
From 2012, thanks to the support of the EU civil protection projects HARAN and EDHIT, these algorithms were improved to use the European radar composites provided by EU MetNet Opera in real time, with the purpose of providing advanced tools to support the emergency management of disaster events caused by heavy rainfall in Europe.
We can use this composite for pan-European civil protection improvement in flood protection, flood mitigation issues, and all kinds of things which we can see using the radar mosaic from Europe.
After more than 10 years of continuous work to develop advanced tools for flash flood early warnings in Europe, the ERICHA project represents a significant step ahead to implement all this as real-time operational new tools to support civil protection.
ERICHA is a success story. We have moved advanced research into applications to support the civil protection authorities through 3 capacity building projects funded by the European Civil Protection.
As its main result, ERICHA has integrated these new capacities of high-resolution rainfall forecasting and its transformation into a flash flood probability indicator at a 1-kilometre scale over Europe as new products into the European Flood Awareness System EFAS. EFAS is an operational system run by Copernicus since October 2012. It provides flood early warning information up to 10 days in advance to the national and regional hydrological services, as well as to the Emergency Response and Coordination Centre, the ERCC.
ERICHA is a product that complements very well what we do in the European Flood Awareness System in EFAS. ERICHA will enable also the end users of the EFAS system to really look at a possible upcoming flood event from a weather forecast point of view, going down to a nowcasting point of view, which is a very short time range to an actual monitoring of an event. And as such, we hope that it will be additional information for our end users to better plan and to better respond to these types of flash flood events.
The European Centre for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts hosts the computational centre of EFAS, and from now on will run the new ERICHA forecasts and flash flood early warning layers.
Forecasting floods as a whole is very important because it protects life and citizens. It was very clear from the beginning that our users, in particular the Copernicus user forums, so the nations across Europe, wanted to have a shorter range of flash flood forecasting capability across the European continents. Therefore, having layers such as ERICHA in the European Flood Awareness System is very important because it serves a user need, which is very clear that they wanted to have this cross-cutting capability.
The ERICHA layer for nowcasting flash floods using radar precipitation is a natural progression of the products we offer, offering both a higher refresh rate, as in it's updated more regularly, but also looking at a shorter lead time where perhaps numerical weather prediction is less applicable.
In EFAS, 3 ERICHA products are implemented. First, 1-hour rainfall accumulation that is produced with the European Radar Network Observation Opera. Second is the flash flood hazard level that indicates the severity of a flash flood induced by heavy rainfalls. The last one is the 24-hour rainfall accumulation that summarizes the rainfall amount of the day.
The ERICHA project has improved short-term rainfall forecast and flash flood warnings using Opera radar data. And now, these new tools for severe weather events will be accessible to more than 500 European institutions through EFAS, becoming an interesting new tool for emergency managers, especially for civil protection throughout Europe.
As a major activity of ERICHA, we have organized a training course in the Spanish Civil Protection School in Madrid, showing operators how to use the potential of these products of ERICHA.
For 2 days, the National School of Civil Protection in Madrid hosted professionals from civil protection, meteorological and hydrological services from around Europe to show them how to use the new tools and products developed by the ERICHA project and operationally available through EFAS.
Es una herramienta que permite evaluar los efectos que tiene sobre la hidrología la información que nos aportan los radares meteorológicos. Y actualmente hay muy pocas herramientas que te permitan pasar de la precipitación radar a la hidrología, y esta herramienta es lo que pretende. El valor fundamental es que permite ir un poco más allá en las alertas, sobre todo en las alertas relacionadas con flash floods, que actualmente es el tipo de alerta más difícil de evaluar y de llevar a cabo.
For me, the most interesting, the most important about this project, about the ERICHA tool, about the ERICHA project, is the possibility to integrate the radar with the hydrological situation advice, because we are always need this kind of transforming this weather meteorological information, this radar on-time information to damage, and then it's obviously have to be changed from rain to water in the river. So ERICHA is going to provide us this kind of information of data, and so that is a good point, and it's a good change for the future.
Sí, los radares es interesante, dan información bastante fiable y que permiten tener una predicción de futuro a corto tiempo con mucha fiabilidad. Parece un proyecto positivo y de uso interesante.
The new ERICHA products have been of great help during the recent inundations that occurred in the city of Malaga in the south of Spain. An event that cost the life of one individual and caused severe damage.
Pues sí, ya lo analizamos de alguna forma con la información de EFAS, pero esta concreta de ERICHA, que aporta el valor añadido del radar, pues nos podía haber ayudado a acertar algo más en la previsión tanto temporal como espacial de situar el problema.
The products developed by the ERICHA project are now available to all civil protection services in Europe through the European Flood Awareness System, EFAS, but also to the Emergency Response Coordination Centre, the ERCC, in the headquarters of the EU Civil Protection in Brussels.
As you know, the Emergency Response Coordination Centre, the ERCC, is the Commission's hub for crisis inside Europe and outside Europe. It means that we also monitor the situation of flooding in Europe. Therefore, I'm very happy to see the result and very operational result of the ERICHA project. It will allow us to integrate the first phase of flooding into the existing EFSA system. I think this is very good, and it will allow us to provide a better response that we are doing now. So thank you.